From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Chris Carl.
Among Delaware's top stories for Thursday, March 29th, police find a suspected rapist threatening to jump off a bridge. State lawmakers consider a ban on cell phones for drivers. And we'll hear from Phillies legend and Delaware native Dallas Green. Here are the details. A man who was the target of a search in Delaware by county police is captured in Pennsylvania. 37-year-old Brian Smith was arrested after threatening to jump from the Commodore Barry Bridge yesterday. He's a suspect in the rape of a 14-year-old girl who reported the rape to school officials. A SWAT team searched Smith's home in the Wilton community yesterday. Police say charges against Smith include sexual assault, kidnapping, and weapons offenses. His wife, Nicole Rogers, is also being sought by county police. Would a law requiring you to put down your cell phone while driving make Delaware's roads safer? WDEL legislative correspondent Carl Konevsky reports some lawmakers think so.
In 2006, the use of a handheld cell phone led to 188, or 42%, of the 443 accidents caused by distracted driving in Delaware. In response, State Representative Joe Moreau, a Republican from Hockessin, introduced a bill requiring drivers to use a hands-free device. But Wilmington Democrat Dennis Williams says the bill's just not needed.
I do believe this is nothing but feel-good legislation. If we want to do something, we need to amend Title 21, the unattended driving law, maybe increase the fine to an additional $100, and maybe put some more points toward it.
AAA Mid-Atlantic supports taking phones and text messaging devices out of drivers' hands to make roads safer, according to spokesperson Kathy Rossi.
The question, though, is how much safer will it be? Because studies show it's not just holding that cell phone in your hand. It's the conversation that's the real distraction.
The House Public Safety Committee released the bill, which will now go to the full House for debate. The committee also released legislation banning open containers of alcohol in motor vehicles. Reporting from Legislative Hall in Dover, I'm Carl Konevsky, 1150 AM, WDEL.
A pair of Wilmington men are charged with robbery and an assault of a homeless man at a bus stop. A 55-year-old victim was waiting for a bus at Marsh Road and Philadelphia Pike on Tuesday morning. Donald Shepard and James Hinton are accused of grabbing the man and taking his cash, all $2 of it. Both were arrested after their car crashed on Marsh Road. Man is charged with throwing a brick through a cop car. WDEL News continues in a moment.
As you look for your college experience, make sure you look at Wilmington College, your key to success.
A Wilmington man is charged with tossing a brick through a police car window. The officer parked on Washington Street Tuesday night to begin walking around the area, part of a downtown deployment initiative. He heard the loud sound of glass shattering and discovered the rear window busted out. 26-year-old Asmar Tucker was charged with criminal mischief. A bill banning open containers of alcohol from motor vehicles heads to the full House. The legislation, sponsored by Dover Republican Nancy Wagner, won approval from the House Public Safety Committee yesterday. If the bill passes and gets the governor's signature, the violation of the law would cost $50. Meantime, the State House has also approved a bill that would increase the space the vehicles must give to a stopped school bus. House Bill 66 sets a minimum distance of at least 100 feet for vehicles to stop for a stopped school bus. The bill also says that violators must complete a mandatory driver training course. The measure now goes to the Senate for consideration. The Sixers needed a buzzer beater to go to OT. WDEL Sports and your Delaware AccuWeather forecast just ahead.
Oh,
is everything okay, ma'am?
Not really. I need to ride dark tomorrow to get to work, and I forgot to buy my dark card. I guess I'll have to find a ride.
Well, you certainly come to the right place. Didn't you know that Acme now sells dark cards and paratransit multi-trip cards?
No, where?
They're available at our customer service desk.
Getting you there now starts at your 12 Delaware neighborhood Acme markets. Dart and Acme have joined in partnership to be your one-stop shopping place for both groceries and Dart cards. It's now easier and more convenient than ever to pick up your Dart cards with Acme.
I'm Peter MacArthur.
I'm Melanie Armstrong, and here are Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour.
The most complete coverage of the news that matters in Delaware every weekday morning, 5:30 to 9 on 1150 AM WDEL.
In WDEL Sports, Andre Iguodala missed a three-pointer at the buzzer as the 76ers fell short to the Washington Wizards 111-108. Iguodala finished with 26 points and 15 assists. The Flyers hurt the Carolina Hurricanes' playoff chances with a 5-1 win. Jeff Carter scored twice. Mike Knuble had a goal and 2 assists as the Flyers won at home for just the 9th time this season. Marty Byron stopped 23 shots for the Flyers. And the Phillies beat Tampa Bay 9-2 yesterday, their final game in Clearwater. With more from Philly spring training, here's WDEL's Don Volz.
They call them lifers, men who spend their entire adult lives in professional baseball. No one epitomizes that more in the Phillies organization than Delaware native Dallas Green, the senior advisor to general manager Pat Gillett. Green has been in professional baseball for 51 years, most of those with the Phillies. That means a lot of spring trainings. So how does he spend his days?
Work. All we do is come to the ballpark, and I love that. I've for years and years I was over at the minor league side, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed watching the kids grow up, and I like to put programs together that do some teaching, and I've always enjoyed that.
Each year there are new faces who management hopes will contribute, and a few have caught Green's eye.
Well, we like Michael Bourne a lot, and Michael has shown up very well here in spring training, and he brings a blend of great speed and very good defense. He's a sound arm. He's got a great arm. Where he's going to hit in a limited role that he's probably going to have to play remains to be seen. But I think he's ready at least to give us defensive help. Joe Bysenius has shown up very well, as has Max Zakovia in the bullpen, and that's obviously where we hope a couple kids will step up and try to help out, because we haven't been able to do much on the trade market yet.
So after all these years in baseball, are there any thoughts of retirement? Not just yet.
Well, I love the competition and the camaraderie of baseball. I always have, and you make friends over the years, and you see them on different ball clubs as they come through, and you renew old acquaintances, and it's just I've always enjoyed the attempt to put a ball club together and make it work.
So don't expect to see Dallas Green hanging out on Clearwater Beach anytime soon. In Clearwater, Don Volz, 1150 AM, WDEL.
Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast: sunny today, a high of 60. Tonight, clear skies, lows dipping to 29 in some suburbs, 35 downtown. Tomorrow, another sunny day with a high of 64. Get news updates throughout the day. Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 1150 AM WDEL, or anytime right here at WDEL.com, including news video from Delaware and around the world from WDEL and the Associated Press. I'm Chris Carl. Thanks for watching.